From homes across Gahanna, this is a special edition of Living Room Lincoln Live.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of Living Room Lincoln Live. I'm Alexi Whitaker.
And I'm Alyssa Shope. We're from the Intro to TV class, and we're pitching in to help keep Lincoln Live going while we are away from school. How are you, Alexi?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty well, thanks.
Usually our show is devoted to celebrating the great accomplishments from around our school.
Today, we want to put that attention on our own TV class.
Congrats to the Lincoln Live class for their top 10 finish in a national competition.
The National Scholastic Press Association held its annual Best of Show competition, and Lincoln Live finished 9th among entries from across the United States in the Best Broadcast News Program.
Over 2,000 publications belong to the NSPA, and no other school in Ohio and no other school within 400 miles of Columbus was honored in this category.
It's a huge accomplishment.
We hope to do as well when we are doing the news next year. Congrats again.
Alexi, what's been the hardest part of being home all the time?
I would say the hardest part is losing out on my soccer season and missing all my friends so much. What do you think?
For me, not being able to go to the track and run with my friends has been pretty tough.
Our Dominic Spradlin has had plenty of time on his hands.
So he's been reaching out to his friends that he hasn't seen in a while.
Here's Dominic.
The coronavirus has put a halt on many things so far, whether that be school, sports, work, and many other activities. And with quarantine in full effect, things can get very boring very easily. So although you may not be able to go out and be with your friends all the time, there are still some things that you can do to pass the time and hopefully stop you from being so bored. The first thing that you could do is wash your hands. Another option that's a go-to for most people is playing video games with their friends to easily pass a few hours. You could go outside by yourself to enjoy the weather and maybe shoot some hoops. You could even sit down and try to put together a huge puzzle. Another thing that I like to do is call my friends to stay connected and see how they're doing.
Mike, dude, what's good?
Hello? What do you want? What are you?
What?
Why
I was just seeing how you were. It's been a while.
What do you go do something, bro? I'm busy. Get
What?
out here.
Joey, dude, what's up?
Bro, what? What do you want?
What do you mean? I was just seeing how you were. I don't know. It's been a while.
Did Michael tell you to call me?
Corinne, what's up?
Bro, hello? What do you want?
I don't know. It's been a while. I was just making sure you're doing okay.
It has been 20 minutes.
And you could always pass more time by washing your hands again. Anything to help stay safe and clean. These are just a few ideas to help keep you busy while we're all mostly stuck in the house and by ourselves. Hopefully you can get creative and come up with some more ideas. Until then, this is Dominic Spradlin for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Dominic.
If you walk through your neighborhood, chances are you'll see plenty of people walking their dogs.
I think it's safe to say that dogs are getting walked more often now than they ever have because people are looking for new ways to get out of the house.
That's true. We walk our dog every day.
But how many of you have seen somebody walking their cat?
Probably none of you, unless you live close to Liam Medor.
Here's Liam.
Feeling cooped up at home because of the coronavirus quarantine is a pretty common symptom of being forced to stay at your house for a long period of time. A good way to get rid of this feeling might be to go for a walk. But let's be honest, going for a walk by yourself could be not only boring, but kind of weird. So today, I'm going to show you how to go on a walk with a cat. That you know how your harness works. For mine, I have to bring one of his legs through this loop and then clip the other leg so that it is also inside of a loop. Voila! Now your cat is ready to go. An important thing to note is that cats don't typically go outside as fast as dogs. While taking a dog or other animal out for a walk might be high energy and keep you moving, cats are a little bit more still, especially my cat. So while even though we are on a walk, I could say most of the time you could expect to be standing still, which is perfect for maintaining 6 feet of distance from anybody else who might also be taking a walk. Now that your cat is finally out and about, you might notice they might start eating grass. I would say it's a good idea to prevent them from doing this by giving the harness a little yank. After all, eating grass is a pretty good way for them to feel like throwing up later. Now that your cat feels like its walk is complete, it's time to go back home. And once inside, you can begin to take the harness off. So anyway, there you go for all you cat owners out there. No longer do you have to let the dog owners have all the fun. This has been Liam Meta reporting for Lincoln Live.
Nice attempt, Liam.
Most students have spent hours listening to music or watching videos since we've been gone.
Ayanna Banks has decided to combine those two interests and make a song and video of her own.
We showed some of this video last week, but the beginning got cut off, so we want to show you again.
Here's Ayanna's video.
There's 48 days of social distancing and makeup's around just to end it. So the annual problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe going outside and throwing a football or sliding down a flight of stairs. Figuring out why MASH exists, or washing thousands of dishes. Staying up for hours, sleeping in for days, or finding the TV remote. It's over here! Playing Call of Duty, having a marathon, or driving your sister insane. As you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff to do before we go back to school. Come on, Kayla! So stick with us, cause Lincoln Live is gonna do it all. So stick with us, cause Lincoln Live is gonna do it all.
Mom, Ayanna's making another video for Lincoln Live.
I'm Ayanna Banks, and you're watching Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Ayanna.
That brings us to the end of today's show.
Kimmy Weldon and Christo Siegel will bring you Lincoln Live on Wednesday.
As we say goodbye, here are some words of encouragement from our staff.
Bye.
I just want to say that I miss you guys a ton. I miss seeing your smiles and hearing your laughs and your crazy stories that you guys tell me every single day. And I hope that we can come back in May. That way we can catch up and enjoy the last couple weeks of school and do dissections. But if not, remember that I'm just a remind message away or an email. Those have been great methods of communication. And remember to take care of yourselves. Get outside when it's sun shining and warm. Go on runs. Go on walks with your family, play games, read a good book, do what you need to do to keep yourself well, mentally and physically. This is a great time to really better yourself, pick up a new hobby, and you guys have got this. I know that you guys are going to do well, and I believe in you guys, and I miss you guys again so very much. I hope you guys have a great day. See you soon.
I just wanted to check in with you guys, see how you're doing. And tell you guys about some of the things I've been doing since I've been home for weeks and weeks and weeks. The first thing I did was do this awesome lion puzzle. It's been sitting in my closet for years, and I finally did it. Congratulations to me. The next thing is I've been reading. So I read this pretty cool teacher book. You can see my fancy annotations and sticky notes. I liked it. I really liked this book. The next thing I've been doing is I started listening to this podcast, Serial. We're listening to it for English 10. It's pretty interesting. I've only gotten a little bit into it. I've also been going outside, going on bike rides, doing some yoga. So you can still be active even if you can't go outside. Like if your parents are like, you can't go outside. You can do yoga at home. You could do like a workout video at home or some push-ups or sit-ups. But yeah, so we're all in this together. It feels weird to be home all the time. I'm hanging out with my pets a lot. But we're in this together, and we got this. So reach out if you need some like book recommendations, podcast recommendations, or just want to chat. Mrs. Peppers is here. Bye, guys.